Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotion. And thank you again so much for our time together. Well, by this time, Sister Bev and Shaw and I and Teacher Beth and Attorney Beltran are getting on an airplane and starting the long journey home. Rockhampton to Brisbane, Brisbane to Sydney, Sydney to Manila. It's a long, hard trip to get there to Rocky, but thank you so much for your prayers. I'm sure we had a wonderful time, and we pray that we've been able to be a blessing to the people in Rockhampton. I want to take you back to the book of Deuteronomy today, chapter 11, beginning with verse 1. And I want you just to see one simple thought. In Deuteronomy 11, verse 1, love the Lord your God and keep his requirements, his decrees, his laws, and his commands always. Remember today that your children were not the ones who saw and experienced the discipline of the Lord your God, his majesty, his mighty hand, and his outstretched arm, the signs he performed and the things he did in the heart of Egypt, both to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and to his whole country, what he did to the Egyptian army, to its horses and chariots, how he overwhelmed them with the waters of the Red Sea as they were pursuing you, and how the Lord brought lasting ruin upon them. It was not your children who saw what he did to you in the desert when you arrived at this place. Verse 7, but it was your eyes that saw all the great things the Lord has done. It was your eyes. Do you remember over in the New Testament where Jesus pronounced curses on several of the cities along the shores of the Sea of Galilee because of all the miracles that they had seen and yet they had not repented? God holds us responsible for what we have seen of his greatness and of his majesty. He says, it's not your children that saw those things. It was your eyes that saw them. I'm holding you accountable for what you have seen. I want to challenge you. Many of you, you've seen the healings. You've seen the miracles. You've seen real healings. You've seen real miracles, not just the fake stuff, not just the charismatic showmanship. You've seen the real thing. You've seen the power of God in your life. You've seen God answer your prayers. You've seen God do what could not be done. You've seen God pull miracles out of where you couldn't even figure out how you were going to survive. You've seen the miracles. Now God looks at you and says, I'm talking to you who have seen. I'm talking to you who have seen. Love the Lord your God and keep his requirements, his decrees, his laws, and his commands always. When you and I have seen the miracles that we have seen, when we have seen the greatness of the power of God, God holds us accountable. And he says, you know this is real. Now you live it.